Super Lite Championship Series is not for the meek or the faint of heart, but it'll feel like home to anyone with the spirit of racing and competition infused within them. The playing field is level and the competition formidable. This is the kind of stuff that makes life worth living. At the my very first Super Lite Championship race with the Lucas Oil Series. We had practice yesterday, and that didn't go so well. First practice, I had a flat on the first lap, which pretty much ended my session. There, I had to get a tow back, and then the second session it went a little better. I didn't have any damage, but just kind of felt like a fish out of water. And today we had qualifying. Qualifying was 5 minutes, so you basically got to go out there and kind of give it your best. And in terms of qualifying, I don't know, take a look. So what you see here is the result of a roll. I believe I rolled over 3 times. It was going well up until that point, but on dirt, if you don't keep your tires spinning, you can catch a rut and go over pretty easily. So hopefully it gets better from here. I got my first race coming up at 5 o'clock today, and we'll see how it goes then. Off the pace by a few seconds compared to the field veterans, my new strategy became to keep my nose clean and let attrition run its course. But I soon discovered that trouble sometimes finds you, as I incurred some damage to the front end, which made things more interesting for me around the track. Yeah, just finished my first race, and it was quite gnarly, kind of what I expected it to be, kind of, just an adrenaline rush from start to finish. Had a couple close calls. Like I said, I flipped in qualifying, and so that corner was a little hard to get around. There's still a lot of things that I'm doing wrong, but that kind of needs to come with seat time, and it needs to be kind of automatic. But I'm happy to report that I'm not last because I kept it clean, and I'm looking forward to my race tomorrow. The collision actually wasn't that bad. That part, it felt like I was actually bumping against a pillow because I think I just hit the bodywork. So there's no actual force that was hidden back. So it felt like I hit somebody with a pillow. But what I think it did is it bent the bodywork, ripped it up over here, and so it was flapping up for basically 3/4 of the race. So 1/4 of the race, I didn't have a good view of my right side. I had that hit right off the bat, and so maybe about my 3rd lap in, it was just pogoing me off the front straight, and so I was landing yawed every time. And basically, the first time it happened, it really got me out of shape. So I landed and it hooked, and then I was almost going to go off track, and that's what actually put a huge gap, before we had the restart. And so with the restart, I kind of knew it was there. I kind of knew what to expect, and just kind of getting off the throttle a little bit more aggressively so that the nose would come down, and I wasn't skyward and yawed. And so I think that kind of helped, and I think everybody started getting more aggressive towards the end. So that kind of slowed up traffic for me because, every time you bump somebody, you compromise your line, you lose speed, and that kind of gave me a chance in the back with a clean line to catch up. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more. I kind of got to see a little bit more of everybody else's line and kind of where to be, where not to be, and what's hopefully going to work. Trying to keep my nose clean. What can happen if you get into traffic? Patrick Clark, he's an arrive and drive, attendee, just like myself. So I think he's did a little bit better than I did for his first race. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience and how it felt?
Yeah, I mean, I just did a little bit. I finished 5th, but no, it's exciting. I mean, just so much fun to get out there, and I was so nervous. The helmet comes on, it all goes away. You just want to go. I mean, I'm sure we played bumper cars I think 6 guys hit me. But just tried making my way through the pack, just having some fun. It was a blast.
What was your strategy going into the race?
Strategy going into the race was just have a good position coming into the 2nd leg, and then from there just try going all out, save the car till then, and then just try picking people off.
What's your overall view so far of Super Lite Championship?
It's a great series. I mean, all the trucks are the same. I mean, it just comes down to driver and what you're willing to do. But I mean, I'm willing. I want to go next year, do the whole series. It should be really fun.
Sounds good. With one race in the bag, we refueled and recharged in the comfort of our hotel room, while the Super Lite Series mechanics reattached any bodywork that I managed to bang loose during the course of the day. Seeing that success can come from simply sticking to a game plan, my strategy for Sunday's race would follow suit. And it paid off. I didn't quite land on the podium, but I did make it to the checkered flag and even bettered my finish by position. That's more than some of my competition can say, including lightning-fast Super Lite rookie and celebrity racer Tanner Faust.
Second race, possibly last race of a lifetime, unfortunately, unless I can convince Road and Track would need 2 stories. But oh man, I was just praying that it would hold together for the rest of the race, and kind of stuck with the original battle plan was to stay clean. You know, I saw there's bumping and crashing and spinning going around, and I just needed to kind of keep my head in it. I saw that I may have been catching up to one guy at some point, but you know, the red mist has it has a tendency to backfire on you. So I'm glad that I was able to keep all 4 wheels on the ground, and looking forward to, I don't know, hopefully doing more events like this, because it's a great series, great experience, and I definitely learned a lot as far as off-road driving goes. And I'm at a loss for words and breath right now.